Greetings and welcome to Avenger Gamer. If you like comics and you like anime and you like them in video game format, then this is the channel for you. Today we're continuing our series on Marvel's Avengers, and we're focusing on Captain America, and we're going to showcase his talent. Not just any old Captain America, but the comic book Captain America build. As always, strap in and pay attention, please. Now, my Captain America is more akin to what you would see in the comic books. Captain America is a super soldier, right? He's not some super strength or super fast being, regardless of what you might have thought or seen about him in the movies. Captain America is basically a peak level human. And as always, we're going to test this build out on the Tachyon Rift Breakout with Challenge 4 settings so we get the maximized results here. So you can see what this is like running on the hardest settings here. Captain America, his build is very unique. Like I said, it's different than other people's builds here. So as you can see from my hero statistics, I only have 52 might in Captain America. I got one piece of gear with might in them. My precision is 45. My proficiency is rather high at 140. My valor, which is, honor and dignity, like in a battlefield, right? That's the highest one. So whereas my Iron Man, the Invincible Iron Man, was the character with the most resilience, my Mighty Thor is a character with the most might. My Incredible Hulk has the best of all stats, basically, blended in there, or the best of the tanking stats, making him thus incredible and unkillable. Captain America is the most valorous of them all. He lives and functions off of valor. My resolve is only 65, resilience only 61, intensity 63. Again, a nice even across the board. It's a peak level human. So when we look at his gear, what we got going on here is we have inserts of the storm. This is mostly for attack surges. Everybody understand Tachyon surge is really good right now. And you get these from the rifts. I have the resonator of the storm, particle damage, intensity, and valor. Again, your range attacks will give you Tachyon surge. And I have the Hive Mind chest guards. I got this one from the weekly event, the Mega Hive. I liked it because it has valor and resolve, great stats on there. And finally, I got Powerful Blitz Reactor, or Powerful Blitz Legendary Reactor, not a exotic piece. Proficiency, Valor, and Might. 20% increased damage from power attacks. This is from all your power attacks, right? I'm using the Tactagon for obvious reasons. They increase stun damage from all attacks, to increase damage on enemies affected by any status effect. And I'm using Proficiency, Precision, and Valor for one of my Norn Stones, and my second one I'm just using the yellow ISO, just triple Valor across the slots, with increased heroic rate of 18%. So, the skills, the meat of the build, 50 across the board, specializing in heroics, we're going Call to Arms. Triggering Rally Cry grants a defensive buff that reduces damage by 25% for all nearby strike team members. I have Threat Control. Critical attacks enemies marked by Rally Cry deal 15% bonus stun damage. And my Assault, I just basically picked up the extra use charge of Steamroller, so secret weapon. And then I have Vanguard Charge. Every 2 enemies defeated with Steamroller generates a heroic orb. My ultimate heroic ability, I'm using Strong Arm. While Brooklyn Brawler is active, range attacks, damage, and impact are increased by 25%. Finally, Unwavering Defense. While Brooklyn Brawler is active, blocking will stop any attack. There's nothing he can't block. That's my Cap. This is the comic. Cap blocks everything. And for masteries, we went with Range Mastery, 15% attack damage for all range attacks. Heroic Boost Combat Mastery, boosts heroic charge speed by 1% when dealing damage with either light or heavy attacks. Cap is constantly doing combos, so this is constantly generating his heroic. Heroic Takedown Mastery, this is, fan favorite here. Every time you do a takedown, you get a heroic orb. In my opinion, it's the best version of it. For range attacks, I went with increase the speed and damage of all shield throws by 15%. So, the damage from 15% here and 15% there, that's 30%, plus the 25% while I'm Brooklyn Dodger. Now you're starting to see where we're going with this. It's over 55% just right there. Perfect Catch. Holding R2 and catching the shield, you boost the damage by another 15%. Critical attack chance by 35% of the very next throw. Again, we're just building on this whole shield throwing build here. So he's able to throw shields and throw them hands all at once. And anytime he crits, the valor is so high, it's sick. So Precision Heroic Dynamo, 15% chance to generate a heroic orb when defeating enemies with headshots. All you gotta do is ding them in the head with that shield, they pooping out more heroic orbs. Energy Boost, increases maximum shield of intrinsic energy by 15%. I pretty much went across the board right with this. I got maximum over here, and I got maximum over here. I made it so we have the maximum amount of shield energy possible. So for the intrinsic ability, finally, we have Captain's Defense Mastery. Increases the duration of Captain's Defense buff by 8 seconds. Buff is triggered by the Commander's Call ability. So anytime you activate Commander's Call, you get off of it. We're using Defense Attack Efficiency 2, further reduces the cost of intrinsic attacks by 15%, trying to preserve that intrinsic bar. That's his block, that's his lifeblood. And finally, we have Iron Defense. While Captain's Defense buff is active, blocking attacks drains no intrinsic energy. Buff is triggered by the Commander's Call ability. So you activate Commander's Call, you pretty much can block anything without it being a cost. If you're in Brooklyn Brawler, you can block anything, period. Now, to showcase the build. Captain America Super Soldier Showcase. As with all the other showcases, we're going to focus on the same Tachyon Rift mission on the hardest setting in 2 different combat situations and scenarios. We're going to show you how the comic book cap should function within this game. The first combat situation and setting that we're going to showcase here is outdoors. This is a lot of room to move around, and these guys are firing rockets. Now these are red targeted things, so that means you can't just simply block these. I can only block these while using Brooklyn Brawler. A simple shield block will not do. Now obviously you can, cast your heroics, and that'll pretty much make you invincible so you can throw them too, but outside of that, there's no real way around it, honestly. So I like to really come in using my Brooklyn Brawler, because it allows me to block everything for one, obviously. Sets up a lot of different takedowns. And on top of that, like I'm a Valor spec, so any heroics that I'm using are really critical. See, this is all from his straight damage, Valor and crit chance. I keep throwing the shield, hoping for a Tachyon burst, because that'll just increase the damage even more. And always aim for the head. Boom. Stun him, kill him. All right, Tachyon Surge proc. So the particle damage I have now hurts all that much more because of Tachyon Surge. Go around, keep dinging him in the head, and taking your executes when you can. As always, keep his ults going. He's just a pain train, non-stop. And he constantly generating heroics because of the perks like I showed you. Every light and heavy attack that I do is generating more heroic recovery. The shields don't help him.
Oh, man, this hurts.
Even with all that defense they gave him, he still cuts right through him.
Here's an energy boost.
Now, again, I've seen Caps walk around with, over 150 might and then, a couple hundred Valor, but they die. This Cap, he's not about dying. He's about getting his business done. Finally, the second and the last part of our showcase will be inside, fighting a bunch of soldiers and a Doom bot.
As fast as my processor allows, sir.
Oh, didn't get that one blocked. So again, everything I like to do, I like to lead with Brooklyn Brawler. Give Rally Cry for a great debuff and just commit to work. It's hard for these guys to even really hit you because he moves so much and, well, he blocks everything. Fire off your abilities as you get them because you're constantly building up more heroics as you punch and you just kick normally. Takedowns are a must as they continuously fill your heroic and fuel your whole charge hit. So just keep working them, everybody. And even when your ult goes down, it's pretty much right back up. So I'm right back at it again. Now, you probably noticed that I have no synergy going on with my gear. There's no positive and negative effects. Both of them are positive effects here. I'm using Particle and Cosmic. That's because Tachyon Surge is so good that you can pretty much get around that for the most part. And the stats from the gear is really, really good as well. Now, the computer can make its way over here and take its time to kill this guy. We can finish this up. There you go. Curve stomp him, girl. All right. And that, my friends,
seems
is
he
it.
intends to physically
Captain
remove some
America,
100%
Super Soldier
samples from their
Showcase.
experiments.
Thank you for your time.